Hey guys, I hope you're having a good day. I'm just wanting to tell you that you're doing the best you can. Keep moving forward. They can't break you. They sure do want to make you. They always have something to say, but that's all because they don't want to look in the mirror. And everything that you do, it doesn't go unnoticed. What's up, bro? Happy Friday to you and to everybody else. I just wanted to let you guys know that a words of encouragement. I know I look pretty terrible. Hold on. It must be the lighting. The lighting is bad in my house right now. I had a really bad situation this morning. I almost got killed this morning. I'm an assistant manager of a company, and I walked in. Actually, I never got in. I went at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's a bad store. And when I got there, I was waiting for the general manager, and he showed up late, I guess. And I was in the parking lot, and a lady came up to me, and she kept saying her foot was broken, and she just, came up to the car. My mistake was getting out of the car. Stay in your vehicle, keep the doors locked when people approach you. I didn't even think about it. I was just thinking we're getting ready to open the store. And she jumped in my back seat. She was running from a man that was running with a knife, and he came approaching my vehicle. I had to jump in the middle of the street at a Orlando State Trooper and jump in front of him, his car, and tell him that, I got to get these people away from me. I think they were trying to rob me because I had a Michael Kors bag, and the vehicle that I'm driving is a little bit of a luxury vehicle. But, you never know when your day's going to be, so definitely safety first, people. That's my mistake. I was tired. I woke up at 4 in the morning. I had to be there by 5, and I wasn't really paying attention to the fact that people are evil in the world. There's demonic forces at play. So I wanted to get on here. That's why I'm in my pajamas, and I'm back in the house today. My GM was a piece of shit, and he honestly didn't even address the issue. I was making a report. He said not to make the report. We didn't make an incident report, so I contacted the corporate office, and I don't care if they see this and they contact me about it because it's wrong. Safety is always first with any job. No matter where you go, you always make sure that you're going to be safe. If you're going to be in an area that is a pretty bad area, concentrated poverty area, which I was in, be mindful. I saw 2 people with black shirts in front of the store, so I got out of the car thinking it was the other staff that was getting ready to do the truckload. That was my mistake. I was the only vehicle inside of the parking lot until he got there. So I was approaching the store to see if there was other people, but it was actually homeless people that was sitting there in all black, and that's the color of our uniforms. So they kind of got me with that, and those 2 people didn't bother me. I asked them if they could leave. I didn't want to call any authorities, and they said fine, and they left. But I was walking back to my car, and when I clicked my car is when she came from the right-hand side running at me. Oh, my God, my foot is broken, or, I need to sit down, and pull the back door to my car. I left her with the car. I left her with my pocketbook in the car. I threw my pocketbook in the car. I was like, nah. When I turn around and I see a man running at me, and he's breaking bottles, and he's going crazy, screaming and yelling, there's nobody else there. I'm just grateful to God that state trooper the vehicle was coming out of another establishment right next door, and I was able to run up to him and get him involved. And when I turned around, they both ran. So that was a whole setup. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if I'm in Brooklyn, because y'all know I'm from Brooklyn, New York, or if I'm in Florida. You have all these disgusting people trying to do things to us people. So that's how my Friday started. So that's why I tell you, be safe. With that being said, God is amazing. In the morning, I was getting ready to get dressed for work, and I was so tired, and I just had this feeling like something bad was going to happen. And I was just praying on the way to work. And, usually I say longer prayers than what I do, but I actually just prayed, God, just protect me from anything bad and any harm that could happen. And he kept that man at bay to be able to let me get away from getting stabbed to death this morning. So, amen, hallelujah to the Father in heaven for having grace on us on times that we have no control of. So we have to be careful while we are doing our daily routines and our daily stuff with our jobs. But we have to be less judgmental as well when it comes to other people that go through traumatic events. My life is always extreme traumatic events or extremely exciting, happy things happening. I never have a medium in my life. That's why I'm a little wild sometimes, and sometimes I have a lot to say on my songs. Majority of my songs are emotions that I've been through and things that I have, I've been through the storms. I've been abused. I've been assaulted. I've been, through everything that I probably wouldn't even want to think about anymore that anybody could feel. And I want you guys to know that are out there that have been victimized one way or the other, whether it was domestic or it was some traumatic event, in a workplace setting or anything, that your trauma is definitely not who you are. And you will prevail and persevere with the power of Christ. He will definitely bring you to salvation in your heart to know that you are going to be okay. Don't worry about everybody else and their judgment and things that they have to say about you. They say so many things about me, but I know that's all the devil at play. I always want the best for things and for people and outcomes. And sometimes it's good to stand up to those that you feel you can't. The man I'm under is very much of a narcissist, manipulative person. And I've been trying to keep my calm within my storm of him disregarding, disrespecting me, and being very unprofessional in a work setting. That's something that's illegal. You can report. So if that's happening to you, you go ahead and report. There's a different companies that's, labor department, and you have, if it's a safety issue, you can report it to OSHA, which I've had to do that in the past in management, and actually won a settlement from people doing wrong things that were unsafe for the entire workplace. There's a lot of things that you can do to protect yourself. You do have a voice. We do live in America. There is constitutional rights, and there's policies and procedures that all these people have to go by. So don't ever feel intimidated by anybody at work. If you're dating somebody that's intimidating you, well, guess what? There's hotlines and domestic violence hotlines, and there's different type of group therapy you can seek out and different things as well. And I've come across a couple of those things. And my thing is the Bible, God, and church, and your family, and just looking at the things that you should be happy to be here for. If you survive some terrible situation that you feel you shouldn't be here, well, guess what? God has a purpose for you to be here. Because if you should have died like I should have many times, then you have a great purpose in life. And that's something that you have to remember, because sometimes we have to weather the storm before the greater good comes, and the greater cause and the greater blessing will come. Just keep on with the perseverance. I'm not sure if I have a job right now. Honestly, with that situation, I don't know what that person said, but I did reach out to my HR and district management, and I did email the correct people. So I guess I'll just be in my pajamas and waiting for another opportunity to come by. But safety is always first, whatever setting that you're in. If you're not, I actually asked him, we need to have a better preventative safety plan when it comes to entering the store, and he was disregarding that. Hey, what's up? So definitely, if nobody told you, I'm going to tell you today that you are a wonderful person, and don't let anybody take you down, and don't ever put yourself in a place that you don't need to be, and don't ever deal with something that you don't need to deal with, and definitely don't cause that kind of emotion in anybody as well. It's hard enough that we're all stuck with bills and all type of responsibilities. Take accountability for your actions. Even if you're wrong, take accountability for your actions. Own up to your own word, because that's all it is, really. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect, We all fall short of the glory of God. So I just want to let you know that it's okay to be imperfect and not be perfect in this world. But definitely write what you do wrong. Write what you do wrong with people out there. Whether it's family or it's an associate at work or it's somebody that you're not too sure of. I want you to understand that hey, what's up? I see you guys coming in. What's up? A shout out to Official Blazing with Angel, Chris _625_78, Matt the 10 _boss 03. You guys can follow them. They're musicians as well out there that have wonderful music, good friends of mine. But I'm out here today to let you guys know that, situations are going to happen. Life is situational. Every day you're going to see something else that you're not ready for. There's some learning things that we're going to get, and then there's some real negative energy out there that we're going to have to face. And the truth of the matter is that we have to be prepared with the breast armor of God. We have to be prepared with our own mind to be in a mindset of opening up and to be ready to, withstand the storm. It's like a hurricane or a tornado. It's going to come at you. Every day you're going to get a different thing that you have to battle, and you can't give up. You can't. I'm sorry. I have some pacts with some friends. You're not giving up. It's not going to happen. If I'm holding on, many times they want me dead. You better stick around. I just joking around about it, but it's really hard. It really is hard. I know everybody has a situation. There is not one person that hasn't confided in me that there is something going on in their lives. And what's up? El Jazz from Chile just joined us as well. But, think about yourself. Think about love. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buen día por allá. Estaba hablando de diferentes cosas hoy que es like encouraging para ayudar a la gente con diferentes cosas que está pasando en la vida, que necesito sufrir un poquito por Dios para poner en mano dentro de su vida, dentro de su espíritu y adelante con todo, que no puedo sentado en depression y todo eso que la gente está, demasiado. So everybody just needs to, levántate con todo, pick yourself up, and you're going to be okay in life, porque la vida es solo uno y hay muchas cosas que va a pasar en su vida, pero nunca siento como no puedo, parte de eso. Like everything's going to stop. Everything's going to stop in your life. Everything is going to be better one day if you give yourself a chance. So give yourself a chance today. No matter what you went through, what you're going through, take accountability and then take an inventory of everything. And then what you do not like, discard it from your life today. And I want everybody to have a blessed and wonderful day. And I'm glad to be alive. And I hope you guys are too.